icon so you get notified when a new video gets uploaded. Don't miss out on our dynamite lineup.
Ang bayan kong Pilipinas, hirap ang dinadanas. Sari-sari ang problema dahil sa pandemya. Matapang ang Pilipino,
matapang tayo,
kakayanin natin to,
kaya natin to.
like Andres Bonifacio,
He is our hero,
hindi ang takbo.
hindi atakbo.
Nandyan na ang bakuna, magpapaturok ka ba? Subilin na ang pandemya, magpapaturok ka ba? Huwag mawalan ng pag-asa,
May pag-asa,
malapit na ang ginhawa.
may ginhawa.
Mawawala ang pandemya, mawawala na rin yan. It's gonna be okay na.
Okay na, okay na, okay na.
Nandyan na ang bakuna, magpapaturok ka ba? Subilin na ang pandemya, magpapaturok ka ba? Nandyan na ang bakuna, magpapaturok ka ba? Subilin na ang pandemya, magpapaturok ka ba?
The mystical, the magical, and the occult, made easy by G and Marge Santos on Mystical Buffet, aired every Saturday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. This program gives insights and guidance in the world of essential spirituality and wisdom of the ages. Its aim is to share extraordinary topics to everyday lives of ordinary people. Walk with them in a mystical, alternative, and less than ordinary path of life. Watch them every Saturday on Teleradio Bandido Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and YouTube channel RJAM News. Chacha Hinmo Baby is a news-oriented program that tackles topical issues and headlines with the support of DZRJ field reporters. Hosted by the legendary Jimmy Morato, Monday to Friday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, DZRJ 8:10 a.m., Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m., and on YouTube channel RJAM News.
enlightened with inspiring stories. Interesting biblical features. And insightful interviews with the pillars of our Catholic faith. Power to Unite with Elvira.
Radio Bandido, recognized and awarded as protector of your democracy. And Sally Masa, with host Sunny Ilustre, digs into current events and human interests. All viewers and listeners are invited to take part in the discussion. All opinions are welcome and respected. Sally Masa is open to assist those experiencing injustice. The motto of the show is, if God is with us, who is against us? Seen every Saturday from 4 to 5 p.m. on Radio Bandido TV, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air channel 29, facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and on RJAM News. Watch and tune into Opinyon Mo, Pakinggan Natin. Karapatan mo, irespeto natin. From 10 p.m. to 11 p.m., Mondays to Fridays. This program tackles opinions from different sectors, not only in the Philippines, but of course from OFWs abroad. The host, Jojo de Metilla, also interacts with public officials and our government on the topic of the day. It also contains public service for all the listeners. Watch and tune in to Teleradio Bandido on Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, DZRJ 8:10 a.m., Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and RJAM News. Watch Sal's Panel O every Tuesday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Radio Bandido TV, seen on Sky Cable Channel 224 and TV Plus boxes and digital free-to-air Channel 29. Also heard on DZRJ 8:10 a.m. Secretary Sal Panelo and co-host Pia Moreto and other surprise guests will keep you informed about the latest news, local and foreign, discuss their views on current and pressing events, and dissect commentaries of various burning issues of the day and provide legal and social insights on a wide range of topics. You can also watch Sal's Panel O on Facebook/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and subscribe and like and watch on YouTube, RJAM News. Join Arnel Doria as he explores the world of travel, transportation, road safety, and the environment. Tune in to Good Trip every Saturday at 1 to 2 p.m. on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and YouTube channel RJAM News.
May problema ka ba sa asawa, kaibigan, katrabaho, boss o negosyo? Tanong mo, sagot nila attorney. Mag-PM lang ng inyong problema at sasagutin iyan live ng abogado ng bayan na sina Attorney Nikki De Vega at Attorney Carlo Nicolas. Libreng payo ng abogado mula kina Attorney Nikki at Attorney Carlo. Ang Buhay at Batas ay isang programa na nagsasanib ng samut-saring mukha ng buhay at iba't ibang aspekto ng batas. Sabi nga nila, ang buhay ay parang batas. Paminsan mahirap, pero may abogadong tutulong sa'yo. Watch them every Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, Free-to-Air Channel 29, TV Plus boxes, DZRJ 8:10 a.m., Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. or on YouTube channel RJAM News.
Good News Pilipinas with host Francis de Guzman is advocacy in action, which brings to you exclusives to enhance life's values that really matter. This program also brings forth guideposts on scriptural truths, giving hope to nations. Watch and listen on Teleradio Bandido every Sunday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. on Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, DZRJ 810 a.m., Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 a.m., and YouTube channel RJAM News.
Be enlightened with inspiring stories. Interesting biblical features. And insightful interviews with the pillars of our Catholic faith. Power to Unite with Elvira.
Okay, so super Saturday to everyone out there. But before we really begin, let us first say a prayer for peace in Gaza, prayer for zero COVID around the world, and praying for unity between mankind. So praying for unity between mankind, okay? So it has been a worrisome week around the world. Sandali. I think I have to go on muna. Let's go on a break first because our signals, we have to fix lang the signals. I'm sorry. So, I'll be right back.
The mystical, the magical, and the occult, made easy by G and Marge Santos on Mystical Buffet, aired every Saturday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. This program gives insights and guidance in the world of essential spirituality and wisdom of the ages. Its aim is to share extraordinary topics to everyday lives of ordinary people. Walk with them in a mystical, alternative, and less than ordinary path of life. Watch them every Saturday on Teleradio Bandido Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 a.m., and YouTube channel RJAM News. Chacha Hinmo Baby is a news-oriented program that tackles topical issues and headlines with the support of DZRJ field reporters. Hosted by the legendary Jimmy Morato, Monday to Friday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, DZRJ 810 a.m., Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 a.m., and on YouTube channel RJAM News.
Be enlightened with inspiring stories. Interesting biblical features. And insightful interviews with the pillars of our Catholic faith. Power to Unite with Elvira.
Radio Bandido, recognized and awarded as protector of your democracy in EDSA 1 and EDSA 2. In 2022, our democracy will be put to the test once again. So Radio Bandido will strike again. Our democratic army is in place to give you unbiased, real news and facts so you yourself can decide. Legendary and game-changing commentators. Our lineup, starting with the legendary Ray Langit, joined by the most influential bloggers in the country, Banat Bay and the Pugad bloggers, and other dynamic commentators. Tita Carmen, Jimmy Morato, Barbie Atienza, Bernard Tan, Johnny Gomez, Pete Morato, Sal Panello with Sal's Panel O, and more announcers and reporters fighting for democracy. Teleradio Bandido is heard on DZRJ 8:10 a.m., seen on Sky Cable Channel 224, TV Plus boxes, and streaming live on Facebook/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and YouTube channel RJAM News.
Frontliners, damayan, talakayan at aksyon. Tuwing linggo, alas 3 ng hapon hanggang alas 4. Kasama si Jude Ika. Live sa DZRJ 8:10 AM Mega Manila, DZRJ Teleradio Bandido via Sky Cable Channel 224, TV Plus boxes at Digital Radio Free to Air Channel 29. Sa Facebook, www.facebook.com DZRJ 8:10 AM. Sa YouTube,
RJAM News.
at Radio Garden app. Frontliners, damayan, talakayan at aksyon!
Okay, so ulitin natin tong bating panimula because our segments is of course affecting our really, really good shows. Good shows tonight. Okay, so first, I'd like to greet everyone a super Saturday to everybody out there, diba? So syempre, before that, I know, diba, I feel guilty that we are trying to greet everyone a super Saturday. So first, let's also send out a prayer for peace for Gaza and between Palestine and Israel. Let's also pray for zero COVID around the world so we can get back to our normal lives. Let's also pray for unity between mankind. Okay? It has been, as I said, a worrisome week around the world, and I wish, I wish the missiles that are going to and fro between Gaza and Palestine are, instead of missiles, I wish they were just fireworks instead. Okay, I also wish that the deaths were instead freedom to live in peace, diba? And freedom to be healthy. Okay? Kasi sa akin, how can we continue to make it, diba? For people like us who really, really, really want to help the world become better, it's really difficult, diba? For us, how can we make it a healthier, harmonious place when conflicts like this exist? So it really breaks our heart each time, and I always tell God, dahan-dahan naman kasi mahina ang kalaban. Okay? So to everyone out there, diba, I'm encouraging everyone, let us all build that peace beginning with us. Okay? So make goodness, as I said, diba, one of the things that I would say here every now and then, make goodness ring out loud, because I think that's what we really, 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 really need now. Okay? So anyway, kataha kayo, you might be wondering who is this person talking in front of you. I want to welcome you to this episode of Good, Great, Unstoppable, the Francine de las Alas Show. If this just be the show that sows healing in us, healing around us, then the show must go on. Tama? So I am DJ Chin, and join us every Saturdays from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. for an hour of healing ourselves, healing our lives, and healing our planet. Okay? So we air live from DZRJ 8:10 a.m. And you can also catch us at TV Plus Boxes, also at our YouTube channel. That's RJ News PH. So please don't forget to also like and share and hit the subscribe button so that you are always notified of new shows. Okay? So baka meron kayo kasing trip panuurin or pakinggan dito, kasi I'm sure maraming shows dito that caters to all our audiences out there. Okay? So again, DZRJ 8:10 a.m. You can also catch us at TV Plus Boxes and our YouTube channel, RJ News PH. Okay? So today's PSA. Today's PSA, let's say, nawala tayo. Yan. Today, I think we are going on we already went on GCQ. So I am calling on everyone to continue to stay disciplined. We have brought our numbers down to 4,000 this week. So this goes to show that COVID is largely behavioral, and therefore really can be fought with as simple as discipline. So if it's behavioral, let's taper our behavior. I'm sure even just for a week, there will be, if we just all stay home, and nobody goes out, not even essentials, let's all, pack up our homes with everything that we need for a week. I'm sure that there will be a dramatic decrease in cases even just for a week. And right now, that is what we need. We need a tuloy, that from 4,000 we will reach our goal, which is zero COVID. Okay? So let us continue to remember that. As I always say, I owe you my life and you owe me your life. So kumbaga, I got your back, dapat ang tulungan level natin. Okay? So, speaking of tulungan, I am so happy to share that my husband and I, pre-qualified for the Bali, Indonesia free travel for two incentive of our business, diba? So yesterday we were actually nudged gently by our I think it was around 4 p.m. We were nudged gently by our mentors and to finish it, right? Because what I really just wanted was, thank you for that feedback. Is that you, Nell? Na smooth daw tayo. So anyway, so yun nga, yesterday we were nudged by our dear mentors to finish it since we had the last, I think, on few points to go. I really wasn't planning to finish it because I was focusing on building focusing on building gold. But anyway, so since my mentors asked me, and it was really it would be more on our favor if I just said yes. So I spoke to our mentor, diba? Our mentor upline, and you know what? Even before Friday began, yesterday, na-hit na namin yung goal. So our lessons learned there talaga, guys, when you are in this industry, is go lang ng go. So what I love about this is such a great win because these are extraordinary times. So can you imagine, pandemic, yet kaya naming i-line up and post all pandemic travels and still earn in US dollars weekly, diba? Isn't that so cool? You have something to look forward to. There's something that can motivate you, diba? You can line up all your travels, while at the same time, if there's no travel yet, you can continue to earn in dollars. So that is what's so cool about it. So yun ang aking major win, major win. So lessons learned. Lessons learned dito, even outside our industry, it's just good. Parang ang pino-point out ko lang dito is why it's really more of why not just help each other, promote and uplift lives. Diba? This win that we had today shows na tulungan is better than hidwaan. right? So write tama in the comment box if you agree with me that tulungan is always better. Okay? So if you're with me, type yes dyan sa commentarios natin. Okay? So stay with me on this, guys. Make it hashtag tulungan pataa. Okay? So mas masarap talaga yon. I really love that energy. Ayun nga lang, you can't stop because others also need that energy too so that they can also get to their dreams, because I think that's what operates us. So maybe I think also that is the hidden gift of God in us, diba? If we if we uh if we hype up, rev up our energy through our goals, and if we also connect to another human being, and with our energy of win, also inspire them to do the same. Kapit lang, walang, 'di ba, walang hatakan pababa, walang tulakan, puro tulungan pataas lang. I'm sure that energy, my energy and your energy combined together will definitely boost us up further and or even closer to our goals. Okay. So for our wins today, I'm really, 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 really grateful. So I wanna say special thank you to the loving individuals who gave us that strong support for us to be able to hit to pre-qualify for the free travel incentive. So free funds, guys, kami ating issue-shoot. So the first period was finished already, considering that we only had less than like 24 hours, and I think I finished that by my mentor at 4 o'clock. And I think by around 6 or 7, we've already completed the requirements. Kulang na lang kami ng about 44 points. So medyo nakarelax na kami. But it was really funny because my mentor said, 44 na lang yan. Hindi mo pa ba ikikembot? So I decided, okay, finish it. So come Friday morning, it was done na nga. So I guess, what this reminds me is, it takes a village, diba? If you're familiar with that story, it takes a village to raise a child. So it's not just really the parent, because we also learn from our teachers, from our peers, from our family, diba? So it's same here. This is what happened. We were able to pre-qualify. That's why I want to say thank you to the loving individuals who gave us that strong support. So first, of course, to my hubby love. This win is because because of your collaborative partnership, and I'm really happy na nasayahan ka. And to me, it looked like it was so serene for you, diba? So my message to you, hubby love, is go lang tayo ng go. So to our mentor Spin and Laika, from nudge to the help, you are our inner fire starter. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much. To our coaches, Doc Candy, and our teammates who provide the energy and the inspirations, maraming salamat din. To our new associates who trusted us, thank you very much also. And to my sibs who came to the rescue when I needed techie help last night. I didn't want to reach the cutoff. I wanted to finish everything yesterday, but there was some techie glitch on my end, and my sisters came and swooped like an eagle and saved me. So maraming listening to our prayers, kasi isang miracle na lang naman ang kulang sa amin, diba? So medyo nasasagot na, pero hindi pa rin siya peace of mind. So anyway, to these individuals who are wins, right? Wins beneath our wings. Pagbubutihan po namin, and we will aim to be a better person and a better leader. So thank you to all of you who helped us pre-qualify. So aside from many thank yous, I pray that many blessings come your way. All right? So, para mangyari to, okay, i-share ko sa inyo ano yung mga nakatulong na mindset. Why mindset? You know what, guys? If you want to succeed at your healthy life and personal goals, you need a mindset and a kind of push button thought that you can go to so you can land your goals. When you want something to happen so bad, you cannot have negative thoughts and positive thoughts pushing on each other. You have to shut down that negative mindset and just let that positive mindset, whatever that is, maybe it's a cheerleader mindset, it's a general voice, a general message, diba? A military message, whatever that is that helps you float your boat and get you to what you want. Use that. Mine was this is the mindset that helped me to be my tasks, my time getting it done. That's able to complete it by 7 o'clock. So did it work? Of course, because I did. Remember, I told you guys, especially in our industry, when you take on a one particular goal and you win, it marami siyang hatak-hatak na spillover wins. Okay, so what wins did we have after keeping this mindset? Of course, first, what did we save? Ito yung mga wins. What did we save? Time and energy. Okay, so instead of instead of focus and it could bring in energy consuming. This one just really parang literally kembot lang siya. So we were relaxed, we were able to own our time, do with it as we please, and we were, do with it as we please. So one of our wins, we were able to save time and energy. Next, what did we earn? Of course, we also earned, not only did we re-qualify for the Bali free travel to Bali for 2, but of course, we also earned in US dollars and also gained a team of potential Aguilas. So that one is something that I'm also looking forward to. I can't believe that it took like 10 leaders already. Kasi it's been such a while, diba? It's also like this in our organization. So thank God, diba, that these business partners are. So aside from what we earned, what also did we gain? The win. Siyempre, more options and more time. Isn't that what we all want in our lives, diba? Don't you also want time and more options? So if you also like time and more options, write tama in the comment box also, diba? Engage a little para mukhang may kausap naman ako dito. So you guys, be it personal goals, money goals, career goals, business goals, health goals, have a mindset that you can hold on to while you are traversing your path, to the path towards your wins. Okay, I guarantee you that a strong mindset will get you beyond victories that you aim for. Marami po yung hatak-hatak na ibang wins. So reminder ko lang sa inyo guys that make sure whatever victories you set your sights on, make sure that it's healthy life and personal goals. Again, moral, legal, and ethical. Okay, so let us not forget that. It doesn't, there's so many legal, moral, ethical things that we can actually do to build our income, to build our income, to build a happy life, to build a fulfilling relationship, diba? To go after our personal goals. Don't have to choose, diba, the path that will take us to hell, so to speak. Okay, so again, whatever are your goals, make sure that it's legal, moral, ethical, and should you choose to, again, a strong mindset will always get you more beyond your victories, diba? So look forward to that. Okay, so now that it's 7:31, and I'm sorry that we're deliver a good show, diba? Sobrang clean show. But if we are always starting on the we are always having problems with poor signals because of our internet provider, then we are wasting time. And time, if you've seen this movie Volunteer, time is money. And in my life, it's so true. If I've observed that also, and I'm sure it's a universal truth that time is money. If if you want, like for example, in your household, diba? If you want to be able to work, right, or work while you have raising your children, you have to have an extra helper at home, and wala namang helper na who will take care of your house food and your children for free. So what did, diba? So if you so that means if you really want to cut cut down the time on homemaker, or focus the time on work rather than just all homemaker and raising children, you will have to use money in order to get additional help. Kaya nga siya, time is money. If let's say I wanted to avoid traffic and I wanted to use most of my time, diba? If I take the bus from our place, I will have to get to EDSA. It will take me about 40 minutes. And if I'm going to Makati, that I would have been in Makati if I took a cab or Grab car in 20 to 25 minutes. So see, and Grab car is costly. Bus is cheaper, but I lose my time. If I want my time to myself, I have to pay for a taxi that is much more expensive. So, kayo guys, remember that to make sure that remember that you value your time, diba? You value your time and not waste it. Okay? So, anyway, ano ang ating topic today? So, syempre, related pa rin siya sa wins namin ni Hansame, the hobby love. Diba? Yes, that's what I call him kasi I'm a really super K-drama fan. So, our convo for today is how to win as a couple. Diba? Kasi normally, a husband and wife, they have two different they have two different goals. They have two different purpose. And some of them are just common, but most of the time, hiwalay sila. Diba? Iba yung gustong gawin ni husband, iba yung gustong gawin ni wife. Okay? So, what is the ideal tulungan, hatakan, pataas when it comes to relationship, partnership, that in a married couple? So that is what I will share with you, because that is the experience that I have had, especially this last Thursday, aside from the last few weeks. Okay? So anyway, ayun. At first, so yun nga, I'm really very happy to pre-qualify for the free Bali for 2 wins, because this is not just a major achievement on our end, but the most important thing here, this is a major achievement that my husband and I are together. Kasi the last time that I got promoted in our company to director and silver director, my husband was in Doha, Qatar. So this is a shared win together. Yun na nga, na magkasama kami. So we cooperated from plans to strategies to making decisions together, and kasama na rin yung accepting the palpak and not blaming each other and the lessons learned, diba? Kasi meron naman talaga, because this is a parang sort of like a first for us as far as the travel incentive is concerned. So anyway, so this one, I think because we really did well together, we were like, very cohesive, diba? It went like clockwork, walang mga away-away. We just knew that, let's just hit this. This is just what we're going to do. So, because we got pre-qualified, I think this deserves merit to be shared for all the couples out there wondering how as a couple could husbands and wives work together. So, number one, that I will share with you, especially if you are in an industry like ours, husbands and wives, okay? Ito yung tip ko, number one. Husbands and wives should not ever deter or discourage or even tell the partner to stop if one of the spouse is a go-getter, okay? So, and that partner should never ever tell that other partner to stop going for their dreams, especially if yung nagpapastop is ignorant, okay, or is misinformed, diba? What is important that the spouse pag hindi pa niya naiintindihan, basta legal, moral, ethical, and secondly, willing siyang intindihin what that is. Because you know what, ang pangit, ako personally, the more that I see, especially, the more that I see a husband or a wife discouraging either one of them, especially in our industry, no, as in nagpapastop, wala namang alam, nakaka-turn off. As in, tapos, as if naman kaya niyang ibigay yung mundo dun sa partner niya. 'Di ba? So, parang, I have, I I find it, parang we didn't get married para our dreams will be stalled. 'Di ba? When we got married, one of the things that we actually like with our partners is that we feel that we are encouraged and supported. How common it when nagpakasal na nawawala, 'di ba? So, so if one of you or your partner is a goal-getter, and especially if they belong in an industry like ours, do not stop your partners. Alamin mo lang, legal, moral, ethical. Learn, support and learn what your partner is doing. Diba? But don't stop them. Especially if one of you cannot give the peace of mind income that your family needs. So in my case, it worked for us because day one when I started in this business 2014, I was the only one who met with my mentor Billy to understand what the business was to be presented to. And I was asking my husband kanina, because it's been 7 years, how come he never stopped me? He wasn't there when it was presented, but he just saw it along the way. And you know what? He was always with me, especially during our first 2 months. And every time I would go to our office, when I would attend training, when I would do presentations, siya rin nandun. So, so he didn't say na, you know what, gastos yan, or what, stop that. He didn't say that. Even our other choices that were similar, that were in this industry also, he didn't tell me to stop that. He was just, he saw, he looked at the potential and he saw it, at alam naman niyang legal, moral, at ethical. And fortunately, ako naman, ang pinipili ko naman talaga moral and ethical. Diba? So wala kaming issue doon. So it's just that my husband never stopped me. And because of that, we were able to hit our first promotion, our second promotion, our third promotion. And now this is actually our first opportunity to get a travel incentive. Kasi before, hindi nga ako ma-travel, diba? I mean, you know what? I didn't give much significance since I could go off hunting naman anytime you want. At my schedule talaga kami ng going out. But after the pandemic, this is, I really want to make bawi, and I really want to travel. I want to line up all our travels after the pandemic. So yun, husbands and wives should not deter or discourage or even tell the partner to stop if one of the spouse is a go-getter. Okay? Don't make decisions that are ignorant and are misinformed. Make sure that basta legal, moral, ethical, you understand it and you encourage and support the spouse who is a go-getter. And kung kayong dalawa naman ang go-getter, then that all you have to do is come up with actually one goal. But later on, we'll take that up. Okay. So number 2, husband and wife must work on a common goal when it comes to pangarap. The rules may be different, the pathways may be different, or the means to the end may be different, but the goal and the vision must be united, diba? For me also, it is also better if they're also honest, like in the industry or business like ours, because here talaga you will really become your own CEO compared to if, let's say, only the husband is doing the direct marketing business and the wife is in the traditional business. In our industry, because it's faster, not because it's easy money. It's faster meaning because we have we build, diba, it's team sales volume. Unlike if you're in, of course, working outside, wala namang yung team mo naman, di bibigay yung sweldo mo sa'yo, di ba? The company will not, give you equal or bigger share every time you finish a work. Hindi ganon. So, in our industry, if you have a goal, di ba, choose a legal, moral, ethical na company, yung mapaproud ka sa products like us, yung mapaproud ka sa company like us, yung mapaproud ka sa compensation plan like us. So why? Because nga it's because instead of just wasting all your time there in a work or in a business that you're not sure when it's going to uplift the conditions of your family's life, supportahan mo na lang kung nandito rin yung negosyo. Kung if that's the one that if your partner has if a partner's business is in our industry. Total, your goals are common naman. So me and my husband, our common goals, you know what, sa totoo lang, common goals namin is to be able to just watch Netflix and play guitar, di ba? Me, Netflix, read, gym, what else, meditate, that's the life for me. Travel, right? And what else? Invest, diba? Invest in in companies like startup companies. That's just really what I want to do. But in order for us to be able to do that, we have to be moneyed. So that now, whatever we want to do, me and my husband, that's our common goal. That's where we want to be. Yung anytime we can just wake up and watch Netflix, diba? Or prepare our meals because that's oras ng magluto. Yung mga ganun, yung oras na or gusto na naming kumain, something like that. So, husband and wife must work on a common goal when it comes to pangarap. So, it can be two different ways on getting there for as long as the goal and the vision are the same and united. Me and my husband, yun nga, pareho kami ng gustong gawin. And though it takes a long while for the vision to latch, diba? The compelling side of the vision to latch. But if you work at it every single day, diba? Kahit hindi mo naiintindihan why you have to do that thing, for as long as you know it's headed your vision, you will get there slowly. You can get there slowly, and in our industry, you will get there even if it's slow. Okay, so yon, have a common goal. Yan. Now, but you say, but when we have goals for fighting, eto na yung number 3. Husband and wives must learn to communicate, especially when there is a goal to reach. Pwede naman kayong mag-away after nyong mag-succeed. O, diba? So, paano yon? You know what, guys? I learned that when I was running for Silver Director, syempre, all my poor mindset, diba? My poor voices in my head that tells me, I can't do this, ang hirap-hirap naman, diba? All of them would really push down on me, diba? And I would really feel discouraged. I really would feel bad, and sometimes I just want to cocoon myself, diba? Pero I would always remind myself, wait, this is only for a week, or this is only good for 4 weeks. I can always cry after I've achieved my goal on Saturday, or cry 4 weeks after I've achieved it for 4 straight weeks, or cry after 13 weeks. And diba, as I said, normally, after I finally reach my goals, and then I remind myself, oh, you can cry na. It no longer feels the same. Wala ka ng gana kasi the overpowering yung feeling of success. Now, so between you and your husband, diba? Between you, when you are working on a goal together, whatever that is, or working together, diba? Working together, you have to make sure that you learn how to communicate, diba? You learn how to communicate. In my learn how to communicate para hindi kayo nag-aaway, and that you can also communicate also rules when you are going towards a goal together. Set rules. For example, itong rules na to, if we are end up fighting, let's put that in a jar, write it, and let's balikan natin yan sa Friday. Then let's talk about the actual issue for today. So why is this so important that we have communication skills as husband and wife? Because you know what, when we were like this one, we had to make a decision on how we were going to complete the points that we needed, because it was pretty huge on just isang ganyan, right? Hanap kami bigla. So we had to make a decision on how we were going to go about it. And and if my husband were or I were very were the nitpicky kind of husband and wives, siguro nag-away na kami, and na-delay yung dapat namin gawin. But my husband saw what it was that we needed to do and why we needed to do it. Me on my end, I already knew, di ba? So when he gave me when he agreed on the plan on how we were going to do it, natapos namin kaagad. So, and then wala pa kami, hindi pa kami nag-away, di ba? Walang iringan, walang sungitan, walang anything. The only thing that happened was we ended up finishing the day late at siya lang yata yung nakapanood ng TV. I wasn't able to watch Netflix anymore. Usually kasi I watch around 11, pampaanto ko, right? But I was so tired na, and I just wanted to rest my brain and go to my prayer room inside my head. So anyway, so yun, both husband and wife must learn to communicate. Ano bang tip ko dito? Paano, how to, okay, here's the thing. The brain, our knee-jerk responses, diba? So for example, my husband says an opinion. Our brain will always want to say will always want to say something better than that opinion. Na when you look at it, it doesn't really matter, right? It's no contest. Both are most likely valid opinions. So you have to watch out whether your knee-jerk reaction is just to, say something back. So me, I've learned to navigate our communication pathways, me and my husband, by always reminding myself who's talking, diba? Is it my reaction or is it my response? Is it my reactive me or is it my responsible me? And the reactive me is usually brain reaction, knee-jerk reaction. So and vice versa, when my husband reacts to me, right? Reacts to me, same then. I also put myself in that thinking. Is it the reactive brain or the responsible brain? So if it's a reactive brain, I'm very cool about it. So ganon, walang nagpapatulan. And I think my husband has also learned to adapt that, because I was also, every time he would have iringans, I would always explain to him from a sort of like physiological and cognitive and mental side, what's going on inside his brain. So I guess somehow he has adapted it, because you know what, I was asking him kanina, what him, less masungit, he's not as reactive, diba? He's not as pikon. Although he's actually not pikon anymore compared to way before when he started. Now, let's say he's just pikon 10 times a year. It's now just maybe 5 or 3 times a year. Parang gano'n na lang, diba? So, so he's learned to also communicate back and know that when I'm talking, I'm not attacking him. And also, ako rin, I've learned that when he's talking, he's not attacking me. Ganon. So, learn that. Learn signals, diba? Parang what I'm saying, learn communication signals. And then sometimes you don't get literally, sometimes they're getting a goal together. Make sure that you are on the same page. Like, for example, another example, syempre we have bigger goals, right? So now that we have I think the dream team, that we are now starting to have the dream team that we like, we're now talking about what we have learned from all our other mentors, what we have observed, strategies that we have observed done by teams within our teams, diba? Kasi may mga mentor yan. So now we can talk about what we really want for our team, diba? Our goal, my dream is and I told that to him. Tapos siya on board naman siya doon. Kaya my goal, my dream. So siguro siya hindi pa niya naintindihan. Gusto lang niya ang goal ng kasi my husband's goal is to be able to have options in life, diba? Whether he's gonna take a project or not, or just mag-Netflix and guitar na lang, diba? So but that, as I said nga, yun nga, time is money. For him to be able to do that, kailangan we're moneyed. Kayo din, di ba? Kailangan. So, since my goal is bigger than him, it will really, once we hit that, madadaanan in fact, even before we hit that, madadaanan talaga yung idea of time freedom ng husband ko, the goal niya. Di ba? Whether it's that major goal. So, now, he knows that's my goal. Normally, before we would fight. Bakit ganyan yung goal mo? Ang laki na kahit so it's possible like that. Pero now he sees na it looks big, but it's achievable. It's doable because it's being done by many of our successful stories in our company. So he doesn't question that anymore. So because of that, this is my goal. Wala nang, we don't negate each other. We get to talk about strategies. And now we're going to talk about strategies and then the implementation. Even on our other project, meron kaming personal project ng husband ko na secret pa ngayon, di ba? And ibang ibang purpose at intention naman yun. Even there, of course, my husband is kind of, what do you call that? He's introvert there. He's an introvert. So he would not usually show excitement or like, and on top of that, syempre, because nahihiya siya to show excitement or like, his brain always says something to him. Diba? Parang, don't say so much. Parang siguro sa naririnig na sa brain sa sabi, don't say that. Don't comment. Don't like that. So he would only show partial expression. So he say, are you excited about this? He go, ganun lang. And then I would go, if you really think about it, diba, put yourself in this situation, in the moment where you have this, how do you feel? Then that's when his smile comes. So imagine that goal, that plan, that project that we have together is basically parang my bright idea, diba, to hit this time freedom goal. So normally, if it's the other partner's goal, diba, parang there's always a conflict. But this one, because we know how to communicate with each other, I get to show him, diba, I make PowerPoint presentations, but I get to show him the concept and the idea. So now, diba, he has his input. And that's what's important. Kailangan yung, aside from, there's an agreement, there's also an input. And the input is when you know that their communication pathways are strong. Diba? So yun. So husband and wife must learn communication signals. So next. Number 4, if you are the insecurities, all insecurities and all interpersonal issues must be put on hold. You cannot personalize anything, especially when you are working together. You cannot personalize anything if it's about work, diba? And so both partners must be mindful of their insecurities, of how they bring out that insecurities into the work or into the project. So that's very, very important. And that's what made this pre-qualification for the Free Bali Travel for Two very, very possible. So now that my husband is on board with me with this company, Usana, and our other secret project that I would really, really love to see take off, kasi kaming dalawa, yun talaga yung nag-start together na pareho kaming may excitement. So now that we have this, we're able to do this. We can now go from day 1 to day 2 to day 3 until it's show time. So I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited that of this qualification is just half, diba? It's just half. So that means we made the first half of the cut. The remaining half will happen in the next until August 13th, starting this afternoon. But here's the thing, because it was frictionless or con-free, diba? When it comes to hitting this valley, and because we achieved what we set out to do and did it at an extraordinary speed, diba? And did it without fighting. Tuloy, we were able to experience right away the wow factor of it inside out. Yung talagang amazing that we got it. Because of that, we now have it has fueled, diba? Gave us parang excited energy to go to for the next goal. So now, yung pinag-usapan namin goal, because we were able, parang sobrang dali na. So that's how we got the Bali trip. And this time, this is also now it'll be faster, it's going to be more collaborative, more frictionless to go to something bigger. So yon. So again, those are our tips. Husbands and wives should not deter or discourage anyone between the partner who's more ambitious or driven. And they should not tell that partner to stop, especially if it's from misinformed, misled, or out of ignorance. Instead, whoever's at partner, basta legal, moral, ethical, na hindi walang drive, 'di ba? Or nai-insecure dun sa partner, must instead find out and understand what is the dream of that partner about. Second, the husband and wife must work on a common goal. It can be different pathways, but the goal and the vision and the dream must be united. The destination is the same, so to speak. And three, of course, the communication pathways, di ba? Whatever dramas that you have, put it on hold. Pwede nyo yung balikan yan once you've achieved your goals. And number four, hold all insecurities or your inner personal issues, because most of the time, especially in work, because not just most of the time, all the time talaga, it does not help. Whatever it is, so it does not help you get to your goal. Okay, so that is how couples win together. So my message to you guys is this is very, very, very doable. Okay? This is very doable. Both of you must be willing, diba, to sacrifice your egos, diba, to sacrifice your ids. Both of you must be willing to also not just to sacrifice your egos, but must be willing to learn from each other. There will be learning curves, learning phases every single time, whether it's hitting a goal or just carrying out or talking about a strategy or a plan or carrying out an action plan, or while you are already in the process of achieving whatever, going after whatever that is. There are many learning curves there, and because there are many learning curves, there will be many conflicts, but that is also an opportunity for you to remember that sacrifice and willingness to learn so that you can earn together, okay, or succeed together. Now, that is all my message for today. Hopefully next week, for next Saturday, maganda na ulit yung sale natin, and calling out for LBTPs. Please, I get distracted. Diba? I lose my bearing. So and I want sana. This is DJ Chin, and I'm gonna see you guys again next Saturday. And to RJ, who's his Snell, maraming salamat, and I miss you. And stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy, stay moneyed, stay alive, and stay wealthy. Okay, so this is DJ Chin saying good night, and maraming salamat.